Morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get on the charts. What are we seeing this morning? Do we have a trade? Will there be a trade setup? How are the charts looking? Higher time frame. Not much change since yesterday. Let's take a look. 15 minute. Pretty much at a standstill. Sideways. So if there's any change, I would say yesterday we were in the middle of that level, and now we're kind of sitting on top. Now we've kind of made our way out of the level, and just hovering around. All right, possibly waiting on a small pullback and then a takeoff. We're above VWAP, so that's always good. So, we hate when the market goes sideways like this, but we've got to pick our spots. Let's go to our 1 hour. Same analysis as yesterday. We're now out of that level, and looks like we're just waiting around for that move to the upside. And of course, our 4 hour, we're just stuck in the weeds there. No movement, stuck in the weeds. Take a closer look at that. So yeah, we're at that fair value gap. We've been there since last week, or since Monday. So the bias is that we're gonna continue to move up to retest that upper larger fair value gap. I don't see us breaking back below this area and going down. I see us continuing to slowly move up. So we'll just keep an eye on that. These are the higher time frame, guys. We get our overall bias from the higher time frames, but then we go to our 2 minute, and that's where we look for opportunities, quick scalps, a quick 10 points, a quick 50 ticks, you know. We see what presents itself. We're trading the 8 a.m. ORB open range break, and we're looking for a break. Once we get to 8:15, we're looking for those ranges to be set, right? I have my open at 8, so 8:15, we get those ranges and we look for a break to the upside or the downside. That's the trade, guys. We try not to take a trade into resistance or into support. We want nice clean breaks where the body of the candle clears our range, and we set our entry one tick above or below the candle, depending on the direction, right? So that's the setup. We look for that every single day, and we keep in mind the price action. We keep an eye on the price action, and we follow basic rules of trading, right? Nothing is promised by the market, so we have to keep an eye on that. So what's going on here? We're moving to the downside, possibly into VWAP. It's now 8:15. Do we have news? Do we have news today? 8:30 news. 8:45. Red folder at 8:30. Yellow folder at 8:45. And we're gonna get a break here, and I don't know. This candle is too big, and it's going right into VWAP, so that's a no for me. I can't take this one, because VWAP is gonna be support. Big nice candle, but I just can't go into VWAP. Let's get a pullback. Let's get a pullback. We've got a fair value gap right here. Get a pullback to this fair value gap, a close, and then we might think about a scalp. Somewhere around there, and we close back out. These breaks, guys, if your breakout candle doesn't give you room to take a trade, just leave it, guys. If the candle is too big, that means there's gonna be retracement. We want nice clean little short breaks, that gives us room for a trade. We don't want to take these big breakout massive candles that you can almost tell there's gonna be a pullback. So that's why I didn't take this one. And as you can see, if I had my entry on here, I would have been triggered at one tick below. So let's wait and see. We get our pullback, and we get another chance. You see our signal tracker is pretty much exhausted, outstretched. This is another sign that, there's exhaustion. We're looking out for exhaustion when our signal tracker has just at the point where you can expect we need a curve. Can't go forever, guys. Can't go straight down forever. Because such is the market. We go up, we go straight up, we exhaust, and we pull back. Right? On these ones, it's different, right? We can continue going now. We go, we curve, we go. We go, we curve, we go. So, I always, whenever I see my signal tracker bottoming out, I expect it to, start to change direction. So let's get back here. See if we test that fair value gap midpoint. I'm gonna take this off. I don't think that's in play right now. Not looking for price to keep moving down. Based on our higher time frame, we're above a strong support level. So maybe the VWAP, testing VWAP is all we do today before reversing. We did have a huge sell-off at 9:45. That open range break at 9:45 yesterday was sweet. Okay, do I take this one? I just might try this one. We get a second break here. We kind of did a little small retracement. We're gonna load up 3 contracts and see. See, I can't take that because that closed bullish. That closed green. Let's see if we get a bear flag. If we close red, then we can. And I don't even know if I want to do 3 contracts going into VWAP. It's probably not a good idea, but we could get a small scalp. Looking for the scalp. Guys, if you notice, this candle is a bear candle. That breakout candle, that second break, that the indicator is saying is an open range break. That's a bear candle, but you notice this candle is green because I have an indicator on the chart, guys, called the market trend strength, and the indicator is on the website, but this indicator paints my candles in confluence with an higher time frame. In this case, I have it matching the 15-minute. So if the 15-minute is bullish, I'm not gonna get a red candle painted. I'll get a down candle, but it's gonna be green. And that tells me, okay, this candle is not in confluence with the 50-minute. I don't have to go and look at the 50-minute chart, right? And I created this indicator, guys, specifically for that. So that I don't have to, I can keep my eyes on one chart and I know what's going on the 15 minutes. So it's called the market trend strength, right? So that's why my candles look different, because they're painted in confluence with the 15 minute. If the 15 minute is bullish, my candles are gonna be bullish. Looks like we want to break through here. So an ideal breakout for me is a red candle. Period. If I get a break and it's a green candle, I know that even though it's a down candle, I know that the 15 minute is green, and I don't want to trade against the 15 minute, right? So I love this indicator. It's one of my favorite. I can't trade without it. See if we can take a scalp here, the VWAP. Close back inside the range, we reset. Right? So you can tell the market trend strength. We got one break that was red, right? That's valid. And we got two invalid breaks. See that? Those were green candles. Even though they're bearish candles, they were painted green because on the 15 minute, at the time of the break, the 15 minute, the candle was bullish. So that's all that is, guys. And that's huge. So I didn't even think about taking a trade because it's against my rules of trading with the higher time frame. And as you can tell, it reversed, right? So that's one way how this indicator just keeps me out of trouble. And I love it. Okay, so it looks like we've finally touched the midpoint of that fair value gap. We've got the 20 MA pulling down into price. We've got a nice bear flag setting up. Our signal tracker is turning green. Let's keep an eye on that. So we're bullish on our signal tracker. got the VWAP, not the VWAP, the MACD curving up, fixing to be bullish. Right, our MACD, our Fisher is already bullish. So we've got our Fisher bullish, our MACD is curving up, our signal tracker is bullish. We've got news at 8:30, so it's right about time for news. What do we do at news? Take a shot on news to the upside. Let's do it. One contract. I hate to trade the news, but let's see what happens. We bought into serious resistance. 50 MA. But we're above our fair value gap. I don't know. We're gonna cover, guys, because this is news, so we cover that. Just taking a chance. Will it push? Go on. Go on. Yesterday we missed a crazy trade. We just didn't take a play on the news, regardless that we had a bullish bias. This one looks like it's gonna come back. $8.32. Go right below that candle. Let's see where she goes. It's news. Our MACD fully bullish. We got that cross. Let's put our target at the nearest high. See if we get that. Start locking in a little bit of profit. Start locking in a little bit of profit. Because we don't like to leave empty-handed. We don't like to leave empty-handed, guys. We want to get something. We have our target at the nearest high. And we'll see. I expect a pullback anytime soon, but can we get it? Come on, your news. You don't wait on nobody. Put it to the moon. Send it to the moon. You don't care about levels. Just go, 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 go. You the news. There it is. I feel like I can get some more off it. I'm just gonna trail, guys. Keep extending my target and trail. Try and get more out of it. Even though we might reject here. That was my target. But I feel like, why settle? There's a chance to get more. Keep moving my target and trail. We got the news this morning. Yesterday I was pretty pissed off by that move that left me standing. Is this our pullback? This might be it. But we'll take it. So this was also our open range break, guys. We got an upper open range break. Nice solid break. This is something you could have gotten in. Right? You see our indicator saying we got the break. We have more than space for a trade. candle is not huge outside the range, and you take that one. But you know, I already jumped in mid-range. I already got in mid-range. Do we keep pushing? I've got room for one pullback. One pullback. I can survive that. If I get two, I'm out. Got a fair value gap there right in the middle of my stop. It's not good. But let's hope she keeps pushing. That's right. Go on. I'll keep tracing, guys. I'll keep trailing. Catch and trail. Catch and trail. Catch and trail. Let's put it up a little tighter. I might just take it there if I get it. We catch and we trail, guys. We catch and we trail. Let's keep it tight, because everything else is gravy. We've already gotten the main meal. We're just picking up the crumbs right now. Do I get greedy and move my take profit a little further? We're due for an exhaustion. Let me bring it up a little tighter. And this might be it. But if the market keeps going, I'll go with it. I can play this game. Let's move our stop even higher. We'll keep playing this game. Catch and trail. Come on. We're due for an exhaustion. We're pretty much exhausted, but signal tracker is saying there's more space, not two. We're still close. We can grow some more. So let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. You got one more push in you. So guys, even I got into this trade mid-range just because we had news coming up and our indicators were turning bullish. But even if you were to take this open range, you would have been set this morning right here. This break. Nice clean break. You've got room to get in. One tick above your candle and you take the trade. Right? It's probably gonna turn back on me now. that's okay. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. So yes, regular, this is what, guys, this is what I look for. 8 a.m. to 8:15, we get our ranges set at 8:15, and we look for a break of the range. We keep price action in mind. We follow our rules. We look for support, resistance, fair value gaps, all of that good stuff, and we take the trade. $8.45. I believe we've got news again. So we've got news. So I wouldn't mind this being positive news. We get another push. News on news. That's wild. News on news. We get stopped out here. I believe we get stopped out here. Just stop me out. End my pain. I can't handle it. Just do it. Just put an end to it. God damn it. There it is. There it is, guys. Beautiful trade. We got in the market. We checked. We looked at our upper. Let's do a quick recap of that. We went into the market this morning. We've been tracking. We've been looking at price on the 15-minute. We see that we've been going sideways, but our 1 hour, we were just outside of this level that we've been sitting in yesterday. So that told me price was making the move, making the push up. We have a fair value gap. Let's take a bigger look at that. So we've got a fair value gap since last week. Right? That's been sitting at the top. Guys, fair value gaps are magnets, right? They pull price, right? And as you can see, this is a big one. It's been sitting here, and I feel like before the week is done, price is gonna go back to retest that area. So that's, my bias was bullish. I didn't see price breaking back through this level and going down. So with that in mind, I'm looking for a bullish move, right? We look at our 1 hour. Again, price coming out of that level. And look, we've got that fair value gap above, untested, right? So I've kind of had a bullish mindset all week because of these, where we are on these higher time frame, right? But if I had to say this morning, I have to give credit to my indicator, one of my favorite indicator, the market trend strength indicator, right? And that saved me from getting into 2 fail breakouts. Not fail, but bad breakouts. Range breaks. See, we got a solid break here. I didn't take this one because we had VWAP, right? And we try not to take a break into resistance or into support, right? We want nice clean breaks where we have space for the market to move. So I didn't want to take this one because we had VWAP just sitting there. And a lot of times price goes to VWAP and reverse. So I didn't take that one. We created a fair value gap. I expected price to retrace, at least test the midpoint and come back out. Then I thought I could get a scalp once price come back out of the range. We got it here, but guess what? These candles are green, guys. We got another one, but they're green. They're bear candles, but they're painted green. That's because I have something on my chart called the market trend strength. And so that paints my candles in confluence with the 15 minutes, right? If the 15-minute candle is green, you'll never get a red candle on my chart. Likewise, if the 15-minute candle is red, you won't get a green candle on my chart. So when I get a bear candle that closed to the downside and it's green, it's telling me that candle is not in confluence with the 15-minute. So I didn't take these trades, right? And I didn't have to go over and look at the 15-minute. I can see it right here on my chart. So it's just, I love that indicator. It saved me multiple times from getting into trades where I wasn't trading with my higher time frame. And that's why I call it the market trend strength. Because what's stronger than the higher time frame? So that indicator is available on my website, $1trading.com. Guys, I just priced them for the fun, guys. It's not to make money. It's like $39. You get a 7-day free trial. Put it on your chart, see if you like it. But especially for trading the open range break, you don't want to take a break where your 15-minute is a bull candle, right? So I learned that rule early in my early days trading Forex, that you could be getting a bear candle on your smaller time frame, but you're actually in a bull candle, say on your 1 hour or your 15-minute or your 5 minutes or your 10-minute chart or your 30 minutes. That candle is bullish, but on the 1 minute it's bearish, and you load up and go in, and guess what? It reverses on you, and you're like, whoa, it reversed. But it's not really reverse, it's just it keeps going up on the higher time frame. So that's the trade, guys. I take one of these every morning at 8. We get a pullback here. We've got a bear flag. We came down to fair value gap. You could potentially jump in again if we close here. If we close bullish, actually we've got a fair value gap there that we inverted. So we inverted that fair value gap. This could be the retest. Of that inversion. I would want to see price closing above this this gap to really think about a buy. Our signal tracker is bearish. Our Fisher is bearish. And it looks like our MACD is fixing to curve. We're starting to get a bend. So let's take another look here. We're also, let's do this. Guys, I say this all the time. Find the gaps and find the levels. Look at this. You find the gaps, you find the levels. See this? Fair value gap. Price came up, rejected. Price came up, rejected. Rejected. Almost broke through, rejected. Broke through, retest. So you would think rejection, right? So this now is not only a fair value gap, but this is a key level, guys. This is a key level. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Break, retest. Right? Continuation. But you see all these candles are red. This is a bull candle. This one is a bull candle. This is probably a bull candle, but they're red. That's because we're in our 15 minutes is down. See, this candle is moving up, but we're in our 15 minute. We're in a bear candle on our 15 minutes. So until this turns green and close, I don't buy. All right, what time is it? 9, guys. It's 9 a.m. I think that's gonna be it for me today. We've got a nice trade this morning. There were opportunities for a nice open range break. Let me see. This break. We take this break. So this break 200 ticks, guys, on this open range break. And let me see, I got in here and I think I closed somewhere around there. I got like 240 ticks based on where I got in. But yeah, this is, I would say, a successful morning. The range set up perfectly. You know, if we follow our rules, stay away from, you know, the red flags, selling into resistance, selling into support, buying into resistance, following the price action, establishing our bias on the higher time frame, and taking the breakout when we get it. Guys, we can win. So that's gonna be it, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Good luck trading, guys.